So when you are putting together your Danish trolley, then always make sure that the section where there's no holes is in the bottom. So today we are putting together this Danish trolley here. So this is a Danish trolley that we have been powder coating. And in regards to the usual Danish trolleys, these layers here are like heavy duty and the powder coating is professional. So if you want to have a system like this in a restaurant or in a place where it needs to be more professional, you can't have this galvanized steel. It needs to look nice. Then a system like this is a bit more expensive, but it really gives that final look when you are in a restaurant or in a place where it needs to look nice. So this video is going to be all about the Danish trolley kit that we have, how you put it together and why it's a good thing to work with. We like to use the Danish trolleys here. If you've been following the channel for some time, then you know that what we're doing is we are supplying the local restaurants, local hospitality industry in our area. And we are growing microgreens, we're growing mushrooms, we're growing a lot of different things to see how we can profit from growing plants and selling them to the restaurant industry. That's what we do here on YouTube. And today we are putting together this Danish trolley. This is a solution that we offer some of our clients because it's nice that you can grow plants in layer in a vertical system that doesn't need to be that big, but you can have a lot of plants growing and a lot of plant cycles growing at the same time. So if you want to test growing microgreens at home, this is a good system for you to test it because you can test a lot of different lights. You can test a lot of different lengths of between the lights and the plants, and you can really just set up this system anywhere. And as you see here, it's super easy to set up and it's very heavy duty. So that's what we like a lot about this system, that we have some Danish trolleys that we've been working with since the beginning of our farm and they still didn't break. They just work and they don't break. So we like to work with these a lot. So in a Danish trolley system, then you also get these big trays. With these big trays here, you can make sure that you can water from below. You can make a flood and drain system, or you can just keep them here and then water it by hand. So that's up to you. If you want a more affordable system with the same setup, then we just put on our webshop Nordic Hydro a setup like this without being powder coated. So the powder coating is quite expensive, but if you are okay with it not being powder coated, then you can get it at a more affordable price. So now you have a system that's quite easy to set up. If you want to mount the lights, of course the lights comes in different varieties. You can have different LED lights. They usually always have some kind of mounting with the lights that we use. So with the professional lights, for example, we just drill 2 holes up here and then we mount it with a small screw, and then we just kind of make sure that there's not a screw on top here that can ruin the tray. So if the screw goes above, I would file it down. What I usually like to do is keep it as simple as possible and then just use strips, like make some holes in each of these. I'll show you here. So I would just make a few holes, 1 hole here, 1 hole here, another hole here, and then 1 LED light with 2 strips, keeping it together. It's very simple and very basic, but it just works, and there's no issues with it regarding food grade and food regulation. So this is kind of the very simple flood and drain system. If you want to have your plants and grow them indoors through the whole winter, this is a great system for you to do it. It's not contained, so if you're doing it in a room, then I would recommend you to put a dehumidifier in there, because a system like this will need a small dehumidifier. If you don't do it, you're going to have problems with mold and with high humidity in your room, and that's going to destroy the building. So that's not so nice. You want to make sure that the room you're doing it in doesn't get ruined by you and your hobby. So this is the very, very simple setup. I'm not gonna mount the lights because the lights is different. We have 4 different lights very soon. So you have the possibility to see what lights you would like to use. We're gonna do a grow vlog as well in the future on each light, and you're going to see how each light is going to be measured against each other. So if you don't know what lights to use and you need some help on that, then we are making a video about that very soon. It's gonna be a 4-month process, so subscribe to the channel to make sure that you see the whole process the whole way. And yeah, hopefully you're gonna learn something. That's it for this. It's very simple, it's very basic and quick to set up. If you are interested in a system like this, you can find it on NordicHydro.com. You can find everything that we are using in our own farm. All the lights, all the trays, everything. And if you're interested in doing a bigger project, then get in contact with us because we can also help you with that. What do you think about this system? Is this a system that you would like to grow in? Have you grown in a system like this or a similar system? Let me know in the comments. I'm really interested to know that. I hope you learned something today again. I hope that you enjoyed the content, and I hope that I will see you in the next video.